Add, we can just insert, go to insert, then go to insert text box. So we can have, so we have total. I hope we can see its total revenue. Or we use paste special so that we don't have an issue. What we put total revenue. So these are total revenue. So let's see, let's change the size, then bold it a little bit. Or probably for people that have issues with their side like that, we can increase it. So let's take it and do. Now let's double click so that we can, let me cut it from here, then paste it here. So this is our total revenue. Let me align it very well. Total revenue. Um, total revenue. So let's click this. Okay. Why do we have it as undo? Okay, let me undo it then. Copy. Let me right click it and paste. Okay, total revenue. I think that's, we can see that that's not bad. Good. So we can have copy and paste. I don't know why it's pasting it in form of, let's see, types of steps was okay. I don't know why it's pasting it in terms of text box, but let's see. Okay, that is total units sold. I won't be sure why it's pasting it as copy. Paste special. Okay, let me see. So we can, I copy this. This one was copied here. So let's do this one. Let's copy the total units sold. So we can do text box. Then we go to approval table. Some people can actually copy it directly or they write it directly. Then let's paste it. Then this one should be white. Then no fill. Then this one should be 24. No fill. Then this one should be white. Then we bold it so that we can have. Now, okay, it's having borders. Okay, let me check. Let me remove the lines there. Now, no line. Then let's place this well. Now, when we are working with this one, you can do your try and error. It's fine. Major aim is you get your end product. God, I want to be sure if there's nothing there. Okay, fine. Now that was why I wanted us to use white so that we can see ourselves. But now we have black like that. Culture. Oh, this is being made small. Okay, should not be. Okay, fine, beautiful. So I'll be adding some icons. That's why I left space. That's why I said when you are working, you need to have a format at heart in your heart so that or probably you draw it out so that you don't have any issues like that. So it's not look as if you are just going on a journey that you don't know. Okay, now okay, we'll adjust that one later on. We have this, we have this, we have this. So we'll not be doing too much of interaction, interactive dashboard like that. So now let's do this. So we have icon. You can do it in two ways. If you have downloaded your icon before, you can just do insert, then you go to your pictures, then you bring it, or probably you want to go to icons directly if you are connected to the internet. Then pick the one that actually suits your interpretation. I think we need the ones on sales and total units. Then I need one for my topic. I think I've seen one that I need for my topic. Okay, downloading. So let's just put for the steps. Let me change this one then. The field to white. Let's see. Okay. So that we can reduce the font at least so that we have something a little bit different. Okay. Fine, let's shift it to the side. Then let's go to let's move this one forward. Mhm. So let's go. If you see the icon, if you're connected to the internet or you have downloaded anything, let me see if we can get the one for unit and unit. So this is not bad. Let's see if we can get another one. Unit. So then total revenue. Normally I have some on my downloads very far, but I want us to use this. Okay, let's just insert this one. Okay, nice, beautiful. Let's use this one as total units sold. Can I use this one as total revenue? So can use me. I prefer to use the outline. The outline. I prefer to use the outline as white. You get yes. So now we can reduce this a little bit. Then reduce bring this one to this. So I'll change this. Let me change this one. This one shows total units sold, so it shows total revenue. So you can actually format this one too, format graphics, and then your line, your fill will be no fill, then your line will be solid line. Then I want to increase the width so that my white can show. Then this one too, I will fill no fill, line, solid. Then let's increase the width so that it will look nice. I think we are moving forward now. Let's check the width of this, then check the width of that. Okay, let's make this one two. Let's make this one to two. Okay. So concerning this, we have something nice like this. So we can change this one. Let's just stick to this one so that we don't have to. You can download your icons online on flat icons online and all like that so that to so that we get to design it the way we desire. You get. Now let's move very fast into pivot chart. I'm taking my time to explain so that we don't have issue. Now for pivot chart, if you notice all these things are in blue. So let's just do this one. Let's go to no fill. We don't have any fill there. Then if everything is if the text is white, if the text is white, let's see. I will advise that you copy and paste. So you adjust your you can actually adjust it. Then let's increase the size 14, 12. I guess 14 is not bad. Let's see. So now you can actually format this in a format chart area where we don't have border, no line. So when I bring in the other ones too, I'll just have it as no line. But I would love if there's line for no the grid line. If there's a grid line, I'd love if there's a grid line. And then let's click the grid line. Probably okay, don't let me disturb us with that one because of I thought it's try you can use try and error method as we are doing it, but I would love if there's grid line, but because of time, I will not want to delay us. Now for your year like this, you can actually choose between on tick the positioning on tick markers between tick markers. Yes, you get all at category number and depending on how you want to do it. Sha. Let me see. I think I like this, but I'll expand it so that I can have it good. Then do I still have my borders? No. Now this one we have when you click on like if you want to edit your lines, when you click on this line, Let me click out, click on it again, and you go and pick. It will show you line and marker. So on your line, if you want to change your color to be white, fine. Then if you want your marker to be okay, no line for the border. The marker should be solid fill. Then you want it white. Um, you can use your variant at every point if you want it for that various color you get. But me, I don't want it that way. I want it as white. Then you can actually make your marker to be bigger than that, depending on what you want, and then the type of marker you want. Then let me check my lines. Hope my line, no line. That is no line, but solid line. That is white. Let me change it to white. I want white. This one is still on blue, meaning that the color has not changed. White, line white, marker, border, no line. Good. The fill, I want it to be white. You get the border, no line. Then I want the marker to be bigger. I think I'll increase it to 10. Good. Now, apart from that, you can make your line dotted if you want to, like this one, the dash type. You can make it dotted like this. You can make it the way you want it actually. You understand the way you want actually say. So I want it like that. Then so for the pivot chart for this one, you can actually copy and then paste. You get automatic surgery. You can actually paste depending on what you want. So let me just copy here and then paste. So you can do everything together. Copy then paste it. I get so you click out, then you come back. So sometimes you might do your formatting like this, depending on how you want to do it. But sometimes you need to do your formatting for each one. Then paste. What I did here was I copied that one and then I pasted it. But for this one, no, it should be no field. You get, but it's giving me the same thing. So I can just for speed. Let me click on this. I don't want it to be the same thing. So I want to actually format it the way it comes. Okay, let me align this one, align this one two, place this one here three. So you can decide on where to place it. So you can actually remove your header and use name to write and name it yourself. So this is dependent on how you want to see it, how you want your view to look like. No view. Okay, no view. Let's go border load border. This one should be solid. Sorry, that one should be white. The alphabet should be white. Then your border should be okay. You click on this one, no fill. So let's do this. Let's check the size, the font size we use for this one. I guess it's 14. You can actually click everything and then set everything to 14 like this. So we don't have any issues with that. So now let's place it well. Good on that frame. So let's check for the alignment so that we have, you know, that you can actually shift this one downward too. So it's not compulsory that you have it at top. You can shift this one upward too. You can shift this one upward. So if it's giving you issues, you can actually separate your name and all like that. So let's put this 16.8, 16.8. So let's do 17. So sometimes you might not actually do everything. Okay, 18. You might not actually create your pivot chart like that. You might just come here, then insert your dashboard, create your dashboard, then you do your pivot chart directly here, depending on how professional you are. But I needed us to know how to go about it so that to not look confusing, right? Mark out. Border online. Then if you want to increase your, if you want to increase your stuff like that. So this is dependent on how you want your stuff to look like. I think this one has shifted. So let me adjust it. Good. The reason why it looks as if it's different is because of the shade of white behind it. That's why this piece looks as if it's deeper than this one. So you can use any color that you want. Any color that you want is fine. No fee. The alphabet should be white. The labeling, I say 14 should do. So we can expand it. Let's see what we have here. Okay. See, there's an overlapping on. So let's extend this. There's an overlapping when it comes to. We can reduce the shape, but I would love to increase this a little too, so that we have. Something that is okay. Okay, this is 14 is not bad. So now we can see Zopo on all. Now if you click on your bar, you can change the color. If you're having two bars, you can overlap them. Okay, there's border, so we don't want that. So our chart is lingering outside the box. So let's place it well. Now let's expand this. So meaning that, so we can actually reduce our chart at there, or probably reduce the width there. So we'll go to shape, gap width. You see. So if you increase the width like this, so that one is dependent on how you want it to look like. You get this. Because there's revenue, I want it to be a little bit bigger. So we can change this one and reduce the font to be 12 so that we can have so that we can actually see our details. Okay, fine. We're going to do the same thing to this one. So I'll quickly run through all this one. I will do it, then you to do it at your own end. Then I'll do a little bit of editing. so that I will not talk too much. So okay, okay now. This is dependent on how you want it to look like. Let's see. Hope we are not going above our chart. Hope we're still in line. So you can actually check and then get it done. So I'm trying to check the sizes. I want them to look alike. The alignment is very important so that we can have the same size. Okay, good. So let's do the one for this one. Okay. Yes, the more we extend this one, the more you have the line. Let me see. So this one we can actually change this, shift this one. This one can be shifted like this. So irrespective of the fact that we are using that, then we can change this one to white. This one is six. We can make this one white. We can click on it. Then what's the next one? I think Abuja is the next one. We can make it a little bit. Should we vary it? We can vary it actually. We vary it like this. We vary that one too. But let's stick to white. So you can use any color that you want. So let me pick this. Let me pick this for the video. Then Port Harcourt. Let's do pure white. So that will look a little bit different. Although the distance between them are not that much. Let's see. Let's do this one. So I just did that so that to make it look a little bit different. Then our lines too. Our lines we can have our lines too. We can have that for clarity sake. So we have lines for Lagos and Port Harcourt too because the chart is a little. Can you see the chart is a little bit big? That's why we have it like that. The font is a little bit big, so that's why we have it like that. So let's remove this one. Let's remove the lines, no line. Let's say it goes wow. Okay. So the bars too we can pick. Okay, fine. This one we can have varying points too. If you get white, and we have the next one to be this. Then we have the next one to be this. Then we have the next one to be depending on how you want to do it actually. Like depending on how you want to actually create your dashboard. I just felt okay. That one is not going to it's not bad if you have it like this. So far we have that. So normally this one's supposed to be the one because I'm just following the pattern that okay the eye is having this thing. So we can actually make it beautiful like So instead of us having it, we can make it a little bit transparent. So I can come down. Let's see. Or we use white or true. Then we'll make it come down. So okay, probably use white or true. I can just click everything. Let's use white or true. Let's use white or true. So we can click one, then make it transparent. Next one, the next one. Next. So this is dependent on us, yeah. To be honest, I think this is better. So depending on that, so you can do anything you want to do with that. Then let's go on. Let's go on with this one. No fill. The alphabet. Let's do white. No fill. Are we not clicking everything? Let's do white. So let's extend this one. Extend this. No line. No fill. Then let's click the borders. Then we have the border to the white. Now you understand why I want the border to be white. So that when I want to change my color, um, when I want to change my color, I will not stress myself. You get. So I can make this one bigger. Make this one bigger. Make that one bigger. So two things are involved. We need to do our alignment. It must be perfect. Okay. We have extended box, so we can actually extend this. Now let's use this one to check our alignment. Well, good. So let's shift this. We can see shift this. I'm not asking you to drill down. So we can shift this to suit that. Good. Now that one is higher. So ensure you are clicking the right space so that you get the right format. So now I think for now this is how you do your stuff depending on how you want it, depending on how you want it. Now let's see. Sometimes you might actually need to group some of those things so that when you move them, like you need to group some so that when you move them you don't have issues as this. Then you right click, then you group them. So when you group them, you can actually move them at once. So for this one too, shift, 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 then you group it. So you can actually group them so that you can move. So you can move them. Good. So for now we can actually say we have done a little bit of dashboard, but You have gotten a part of the dashboard, but I will want to say something. Now, if you look at it, if your aim and objective is saying, okay, fine, we want a total unit sold per month, monthly revenue, product revenue per region, total unit per, fine, you can show this. But if you now want to do your interactive section, interactive dashboard, or you want to section every of your stuff into to make it very interactive, you can use slicer. So for this class, basically, we will not be using slicer, but normally, personally, I would love to use slicer to make things nice. So if you now want to edit on your color, you want to change anything of this, you can change your color. That was the reason why I said that we might use something like that, so that you can actually do other colors like that, other colors. So I think we are done for this one.